All right, good morning, everybody. Thank you very much for joining uh, this new episode. Today, I'm going to be talking to the singles and single mothers, single fathers, and all. The widows, the widowers, and stuff. I want to kind of like lay kind of a foundation for you guys before you enter into another relationship or before you start searching. There are certain things that you need to do, certain things you need to know. And I'm going to be breaking it down to you guys as I'm going to start cooking also. All right. I'm going to start cooking. At the same time, we're going to be talking. So today, I am going to be cooking something very special, but I want to first of all put the chicken on fire. So I'm going to show you how to wash. All right. Just check this out. All right. The chicken is already here. So I'm going to boil the chicken. You remove all the feathers and stuff. Uh, I'll wash it real good. All right, just like that. Okay. Now I am going to put it on fire. This is going to start to boil right here. See, you can see it. Okay. Let's put a little water. Uh-huh. And let us put the fire on. And where is the cover? Okay. I think I have the cover here. I'm gonna need onions and for life Esther. How you doing? For Kemi, how are you? How's everything going? All right. Don't come to eat, oh. Don't come and eat here, oh, okay? Don't come here. All right. Don't come here. So I am going to. I think I'll need the onion uh, to put into it. Okay. So I'm gonna use this one. I'll use this one here. Okay. Then I'm gonna put salt. Uh, see, that's the kind of salt I use. It's a pink salt. Just put a little bit and then cover it. And everything is set right now. Okay, so we're gonna we're gonna be talking about being single, getting ready for marriage. Don't be in a rush. Don't jump out and start searching. All right, don't jump out and start searching quickly. There are certain things that you need to have before you start searching for a life partner. And I think we've discussed this many times, and I want to make it very simple today. Um, One of my clients uh, got married some few days ago, and I'm really happy about it. The Singles Connect is connecting a lot of people, and people are actually uh, getting married and they're settling down. But I always make sure that I take them through the premarital counseling session that sometimes maybe probably like about 2 months, 3 months uh, um, duration and all that. So it's very important for us to know those things, or things that we need to have before we jump into searching. Many people believe that the moment you become 28 or you become 23, you should start searching for a life partner. Or as a man, by the time you get to that age of 25, 28, and that's the right time for you to start searching for a wife or a life partner. But I want to just quickly let you know that that's not the right stuff. That's not real. That's not right. That's not correct. Age is not, you're not supposed to make, uh, or probably, the definition of maturity doesn't have anything to do with age. You can be 45 and still not be ready for marriage. You can be 50 and still not be ready for marriage. Until you pass through the school of relationship before you can get to that point where you will say, yeah, I think I'm ready for a relationship right now. I think I need to search for a partner. And that's the reason why so many of these homes are breaking up easily right now. They're breaking up, you know, this is it, this is it, this is it, this is it. All right. Um, People are getting divorced like right, left, and center. It's so very easy for people to just say, you know what, I am done. And then they move out. They move out of that relationship and never to come back. Okay? Who are we supposed to blame? Some of the people will blame their parents, some will blame the society, some people will blame the government, some people will blame the church, and all kinds of stuff. It's good for us to look and then start pointing accusing finger, towards somebody and say, okay, it's the fault of this person, it's the fault of that person. Or like I said yesterday on Instagram, I said my own father didn't give me the right education of how to treat my wife, how to behave as a man, how to be a good husband, and all of that stuff. My dad didn't teach me anything like that. All I grew up looking at their own relationship, and the two of them, they always hide. We sometimes we don't even know what's going on in the house. They hide everything. They fight in the dark. They talk in the dark. They do everything in the dark. You know, I grew up in a home where it's very, very impossible for you to hear my dad say, I love you to anybody. I didn't witness that. I didn't witness him say, I love you to any of us. All right. And I believe he didn't say it to my mom too. Probably they had that exchange during marriage or maybe when they were courting and stuff. But when we were growing up in that relationship, in that home, I don't think I can remember anytime my dad actually used that word "I love you" or that statement "I love you" uh, towards anybody. So it's very, very important for us now not to just be blaming the people. We need to now look inward and say, you know what? What am I supposed to really do? How am I supposed to build myself, educate myself, so that when I enter into a relationship, it's not going to be like, okay, I'm going inside of it as a blind person. All right. You're not going in as a blind person. You must go in as a knowledgeable person, a well exposed person, someone who is very ready for a relationship. All right. So, what I'm about to do right now is I'm going to be cutting the yam. Let me show you. This is it right here. All right. And I'm going to be cutting the yam. Who is this calling me? All right. I'll answer your stuff later. Okay. My wife said, start from the head, right? All right. Start from the head. Wow. Issue Idabaje. Yeah, this is good yam here. It is. Because let me keep the rest. Let me keep this. Okay. Now I'm gonna peel the back of the yam. Shayo, Adebisi. Yeah, this yam is good. Oh, it's daggone. Oh, look good. Oh, look good. Even with the temperature, even with the temperature outside, there's almost about 110 degrees. You know, I went to one African market the other day. But iṣu tó wà ń bẹ̀ ti dry up. Everything, everything got dried up based on the temperature inside of that room. Okay, that's enough. Okay. Let me just put this one in water like that and just leave it right there. Some of you guys will be wondering, where is his wife? Why is he the one cooking? Gladys, good morning. You'll be wondering, where is his wife? Why are you the one cooking? You want me to show you where she is? See, she's trying. Where you be? Oh, camera bit is not. Go and stay where you've been. Go and stay where you've been.
You want them to see me? I'm right here.
No, I don't want them to see you. I want them to see what you're doing.
What am I doing?
Okay. So and this is that's the nature. Every day she will be on the couch over there while I'm cooking here in the kitchen. You know? Who is this? Hello? Hello?
Good morning. This is Centerpoint Energy.
Ah, okay, Mujegwise. I'll pay you back later. So now every day matters. All right, so the yam is ready right now. I'm going to put it in the water and soak it right there for a while. What I'm trying to do right now is to boil the chicken. Let me show you. See, that's the chicken right there, boiling. At this time, there is salt, Maggi, and alubosa inside. Oh, finally we meet your beautiful wife, Dr. Shola. Oh, she's been here. She has been here forever. You know, so every day. Okay, so that's what I'm trying to do right now. I am going to boil it, and then I'm going to cut probably two of them. I'm going to cut them into small, whatever, and then I will use it to cook the atap, and then we now use that one to eat the yam. All right? Yes. So as I was saying, don't just jump into that relationship if you have been away from dating for a long time. Maybe you're a single mother or a divorcee. And if you're single also, don't just jump. There are certain things you must to have. You must to know before you jump into it. Don't jump into it. There are certain things you must know before you jump into it. Number one is that you must prepare yourself spiritually. You must prepare yourself spiritually. Many of you don't understand it. The spirituality is actually very important in our lives. You can't just live your life just like that. You must be spiritual. And to be spiritual doesn't mean you are a religious person. No. It's not about going to church every day. It's not about going for night vigil every time. It's not about going for deliverance class. It's not about all of that stuff. It's about you knowing your God. It's about you knowing your God. You know how to pray to your God. You know his name. You know how to seek his face constantly. You know how to bow down before him and all that. You know, it is very important. Very, very important. You must know that. You don't have to be able to pray and be quoting scriptures. You don't have to be able to pray and be saying, you don't have to say all of that stuff when you're praying. I just want you to know that you don't have to. You don't have to. You don't have to. You don't even have to quote any scriptures. All you need to know is just to be able to communicate what you have in you to your God. And see, you don't even have to ask him for anything. All right? You don't even ask. You don't have to ask him for anything. All you need to just do is to give him thanks. Thank him, thank him, thank him. Father, I thank you. Daddy, I thank you. I bless your holy name. I thank you for who you are. I thank you for what you're doing. I thank you, thank you, thank you. All right? That's how you rock it. So if you know how to thank God, then you have a relationship with God. You don't have to ask him nothing. Don't ask for anything. So you must be able to develop your spirituality. You must be able to connect with your God. You must be able to talk to him daily. You must be able to read the scripture every day so that nobody's going to come and lie to you about anything. The problem we have in the society today is that people, they have refused to read the Bible. They want the pastors to read the Bible on their behalf and come and tell them what the Bible is saying. And that's why these pastors will read it and then they flip it upside down just because they want to scare you and to get your money from you. And to get your money from you. If you read the Bible by yourself, you will understand what Christianity stands for. You understand your God. You know how to call upon him. Anytime you want to call upon your God. So for you to go into marriage, I don't want you to forget that spirituality is important because you are going to be confronted, with a lot of different stuff. Oppositions will come, attack will come, all manners of situations will come in your life. You need to understand that you must be able to confront those things back by praying to your God, by thanking God for solution, and looking forward to testify. It's not about you going to prophet. It's not about you jumping all around and going to prophets all around. You need to understand this, right? That's actually number one. Very important. You must develop your spirituality. If you are not a spiritual person, don't plan to go into marriage yet. Don't plan to go into marriage yet. Take it easy. Take it easy. Don't jump. Take it easy. The very first thing you got to do is just to go connect with God, especially you men. Women are trying. Women are really trying, but they try in the wrong way. Most of them are trying in the wrong way. They believe you have to go to one prophet, you have to go to one pastor, you have to go to this. No, you don't have to go. You need to connect with your God that dwells inside of you. All right? That's all you need. And as a man also, that's what you need. Be open to be spiritual. Be open to praying. Be open to you knowing your God as a man, because you will be the leader of your home. By the time you get married, you'll be the leader in your home. And the leader must know all about everything for you to lead. To lead, you need to know everything. You need to know about everything. If not, you're going to fail. Number two is that you must be educated, or you must have something that you do to make money. You must have something that you do to make money. You cannot just be jumping all around and going to the gym, building your six-pack, having a big chest, a nice arm, nice face, you're shaving every time, looking clean and stuff. That's not enough to be married. You need a constant flow of money. A constant flow of money is needed. If you don't have the constant flow of money, forget about it. All right, I'm getting very close. So if you don't have it, if you don't have constant flow of money, forget about marriage. Because in marriage, what you need is what is it when you pray, say, Father, Lord, in continue being to Oluwa fi fún mi. What I need, what is needed to be a man, God give to me is money. Is money. Money, wisdom, and knowledge. And Ebenezer Obey actually sang a song. He said, Shuru laughing, shoko bearing. It means that you have to have patience. As a man, as a woman, you need to develop that. But see, you need money. Among everything, money is very important. You must be able to attract money. You must be a magnet that attracts money. You must be able to pay the bills, take care of the wife, the children, everything. So if you are not yet on that platform, it's possible for you to be educated. All right. Education alone is not enough. Your education must be able to attract money. All right. So you need to put your education to work. It means that you must be able to write resume and send it out and go for interviews to get a job. And when you get the job, you are not supposed to be, to just relax. You're supposed to aim to go higher every time. Aim to go higher every time. You have to expand. You have to grow. Don't just stay on one job and just be there. You have to start looking for better opportunities all around the place. You have to be able to relocate if it's necessary. All right. You have to start a business if it's important for you to start a business. All right. All of these stuff are part of what you need to have. Be educated, learn a trade, learn something that will attract money to you. Then you are getting ready to be married. You're getting ready to be married. All right. Number 3, you have to develop your skill as per how to deal with people. You develop that skill of how to deal with people. All right? How to handle human beings. You need to develop that skill. All right? Everybody, you cannot just be touchy and cranky. You cannot just come into a relationship by saying, I just want to keep to myself. I just want to keep to myself kind of mentality will never allow you to go far in marriage. No, because when you are going into marriage, I want to remember that you are marrying somebody. Number 2, there are people around him. And then there are people that will be coming to you guys. Because now it's no longer you alone. Because while you were growing up, people, they have that understanding was there. That you don't like people. You always want to be by yourself. People shouldn't mess with you. You're staying in your corner. You want people to stay in their corner. Mind your business and mind my business. That's the kind of life you live. So when you're coming into marriage, you can't change your husband to be you. Because your husband may not be that kind of a person. Your husband may be a friendly person, must be a kind of a jovial person, somebody who is a people person. So he's got many friends, and the friends are going to come to the house to see him. The friends are going to come spend time with him, and they're not only spending time with him alone, they want to spend time with the family. So you need to understand that. It's very, very compulsory for you to develop that your skill of how to deal with people. All right? You cannot be a loner. If you're that kind of person that you don't want to be around people, you just want to be by yourself and all kinds of stuff, that's not going to work for you in marriage. You need to develop that ability to relate with people, ability to let people be around you. And one thing that people always run away from is this disappointment and betrayal. All right. I don't want people to disappoint me. I don't want people to betray me. Now, it depends on how you are able to manage the people around you. Personally, I don't trust people. So what I do is that I give you the information I want you to have. I will never give you the information you cannot handle about me. All right. I have so much that I have to keep to myself alone that I'm never going to tell you, because I know that one day there's going to be a quarrel and you are going to use that thing against me. So I will never tell you those things. I will only tell you what I think you should know at that level of friendship. Friendship, they got classes and all kinds of stuff. So if you are right here on my friendship list, there are certain information that you never get. If you are right here, there are certain things you never get. If you are right there are certain things you'll never get. And what am I saying is that it's not everything that you say out. You talk about everything. Women always get disappointed and they always get betrayed because they talk too much. They talk about their husband to their friends. They talk about how they're making money. They talk about the new house they bought. They talk about every little detail. At the end of the day, when there is a situation, the other woman will now start exposing you on social media or start talking about you everywhere. And those things are real because you told her yourself. You gave up yourself. So you need to watch it. As you are going into a relationship, understand that people are going to be around. But when they come around, I need to deal with people with wisdom. All right? I'm not supposed to tell people everything about me. I'm not supposed to lie too. So I'm just going to tell you what I think you should know about me. That's it. That level, you should know it. And then you just know it, and that will be the end of it. All right? And nobody's going to be affected at all. They are not affected. You are not affected. Whatever they say about it is what you want everybody to know. So they don't have any information about you that you think is not good for everybody to hear. So they only have those information that people are supposed to hear in the first place anyway. So when they go outside and be talking about this stuff, you don't feel bad. So you need to understand that people are going to come around you. So develop that skill of managing people. Managing people. You see, when you don't have that, that's why you always have problem. You want your husband to stop having friends. You want your wife to stop having friends. Oh, I want to cut my wife away from these people or this person. I don't want people coming to my house. I don't want anybody hanging out in my house. Okay, do you want to put your spouse in prison? Or you don't want nobody coming in to check? And that's a kind of a stupid life. America has made it easy for us anyway because people don't go to people anymore. The moment you come to America, everybody, you mind your own business and you go your own way. That's it. All right? That's it. That's the way they rock it here. So you end up being a loner eventually because nobody's going to come to your house. Unless you're actually so good with people that people always love to hang around you. They come into your house, they share your food with you, they come over and talk about stuff, and then they go to their own homes. There are people like that, they open up their doors. Some people, your husband there are some women, their husband may not like it. For people coming to the house, the wife may not like it. For people coming to the house, all right? It's possible for you to get into that kind of a situation right there. And you are actually not willing to accommodate people. That kind of a lifestyle is dangerous because a time will come you will need people. And when you need people, you may not be able to find anybody to come and rescue you. Nobody to rescue you, and that's going to be it. So at the end of the day, someone without friend is a loner. A person that doesn't have friend, you are alone. Now you put too much of pressure on your spouse. Your spouse is supposed to be your best friend. Your spouse is supposed to be your this. He's supposed to be your that. So every day the phone call is going to be on the guy. Where are you? When are you coming home? You feel lonely. You feel alone. You need him around. You need her around. You're putting too much of pressure on her. She is not that free to do what she loves to do because she must be home to be able to occupy and then be in that position that you want her to be because that's what you like. That's where you're hiding yourself. You're hiding yourself behind her. You're hiding yourself behind him. Okay, he's the one that's supposed to be here. I want to talk. And most of those people, they love to talk, but they don't have friends to talk with. So they always want to talk up with their man. And the man is busy. That guy is actually expecting himself to be somewhere and doing something that will actually bring money to the family. But the wife is putting too much of pressure on him. You got to come home. What are you doing? Where are you? Because you don't have friends. You don't have people you talk with. You need to have others that you talk with to take the burden off of the shoulder of your spouse. All right? To take that burden off. It's not like I'm saying your husband shouldn't be your best friend. Yeah. Your husband should be your best friend. Your wife should be your best friend. But you must still have other friends. People you relate with, people you talk with, to take that pressure off of the shoulder of that person that you call your spouse. So you don't have to put too much of pressure on them. They can do some other things also as you are doing other things at the same time. Every one of us, we need a little space. You need your space, I need my space. All right? We all need that little space. You need that privacy to be able to do some certain things. Or people do say that there shouldn't be privacy in marriage. Yeah, we must have privacy. All right? There's certain things you want to do. There's certain things you want to do. She should be allowed to do whatever she want to do. You should be allowed to do whatever you want to do also. You are not supposed to be in prison of marriage. You're not supposed to be in the prison of marriage. You're supposed to be in a relationship. A relationship. That relationship doesn't make you to be a slave. You are not supposed to feel like a prisoner when you are inside of that relationship. That relationship is not supposed to make you to be like a prisoner. All right? You're supposed to be free in your relationship. So you need to know that you have to develop that skill dealing with people. You have to know about spirituality. You have to develop your spiritual life to connect with God. You have to go to school or learn something that will attract money to you. These are things that the first three things I want to share with you for today. Write them down. Even though you're married, you need to go back and check it out. Am I educated enough to make money? Do I have what can actually attract money to me? Am I spiritual enough? I'm not talking about going to church. Going to church doesn't prove that you are spiritual. You can be going to church and going to church because it's a tradition in your family. But are you spiritual? When they talk about being spiritual, means that do you know God? Do you have a relationship with God? Do you pray to Him? Do you hear Him when He's talking to you? That's what spirituality is all about. And you don't have to carry your Bible in your armpit to show your spirituality. You don't have to take off your hearing to show your spirituality. You don't have to wipe up your makeup to show your spirituality. You don't have to wear long skirt to show your spirituality. Your spirituality is your spirituality. Nobody should, you are not even trying to prove it. You're not trying to show people that you are spiritual. You see, it's not about you proving it. It's actually you yourself. It's a personal thing. A personal relationship is actually between yourself and your God. It's got nothing to do with anybody that is around you. Let those people around you, let them continue to guess. Let them understand, oh, this person must be spiritual. This person is spiritual. How did you know that? Because the character is so great. Because the way she smiles, the way she talks to people, the way she carry herself, the way she help people, the way she handles stuff. This person is very spiritual. Being spiritual doesn't mean you have to be seeing revelation. Being spiritual doesn't mean you are speaking in tongues. No. That's not being spiritual. Being spiritual means you know your God. He's talking to you in your own way. You speak back to Him. You call upon Him in the days of trouble, and He's always there to help you, to rescue you. You are spiritual. You don't have to know how to pray for 1 hour. People do say because they boast, oh, I just pray 3 hours prayer non-stop. That doesn't make no sense to me. All right? I don't want to keep my God in 3 hours, start shouting on my God. I know exactly how to talk with Him for Him to hear me. 30 seconds prayer, fantastic. 2 seconds prayer, fantastic. 2 minutes prayer, fantastic. Talk to your God. Thank Him for what He has done for you. You are spiritual. And when you go to sleep at night, it's possible for Him to visit you. Will come out in your dream to give you answers to your questions. All right? It's possible for you to see revelation during the day, and God will just flash something by you, and you will see it and say, Kai, this is God. You might tune your TV to a station, and you hear God speaking from somebody, through somebody to you. The answer to your question is going to come up, and then you will never believe it, the way it's going to happen to you. All right? That's how God will do His things. That's the miracle of God. That's the way it works. So you must be spiritual so that you'll be able to lead your family to the right direction, so you can be able to cover your family up in time of trouble. In the time that the devil will come and attack your family, you know exactly what to do. You need to work on your skill, how to deal with people. Dealing with people is a lot. It's a lot of problems, man. It's challenging to deal with people, especially as a woman. You want to deal with people, you want to deal with your husband's friends, you want to deal with your husband's family, you want to deal with people in church and stuff. You'll find out that it's so challenging, so exhausting, that you will be there talking, trying to know what they're thinking about you, what are they saying about you, how do they see you, and all of this stuff and everything. You try to impress them, but they are not impressed. You try to respect them, but they are not giving you no peace. You try to talk with them, but they are not opening up to talk with you. They want to take your husband away from you. They want to make you the enemy and all kinds of stuff. Your mother-in-law is not in love with you. She doesn't even care about you at all. All she cares about is our own son. Is our own son. So you need to understand all of this stuff. You have to develop that skill to actually understand how to. And like I always say to people, people don't understand that you as a wife and as a husband, you must be a politician to be a good husband or to be a good wife. You must be a politician. You must learn how to be diplomatic. You must learn how to be diplomatic. You want to make it? You want to make it? Yeah. If you really want to make it, you need to learn to be diplomatic. All right? You have to learn to be diplomatic. And there is this sister. She called me the other day that our mother-in-law uh, instructed the husband to ask her to come to the house to help them to cook once in a week. And she will come another day to do laundry. And then she will come another day to help Mama do her hair. And then she will come another day for more instruction. All right. So she believed that's not the right thing. I'm working full time. How do you want me to? You are expecting me to go to Mama's house to cook for her, to do laundry and all kinds of stuff. I'm sorry, I don't think it's doable. I can't do this. And the husband got a little angry and slapped the hell out of that woman. And the woman called me that, okay, I am going to call the police. I said, well, before you call the police, let's have a little talk. And we did. And then I called the husband and later found out that that instruction was from Mama, not from him. And I told the man, I said, Mama's got no right under any law that that woman should be a slave and be coming to cook for her or whatever. How old is Mama? And Mama is just 62 years old. Mama is 62 years old. At the age of 62, you should be able to be cooking your own meal. You should be able to do your own laundry. Unless you're sick. And she's not sick. She goes to work too. Thank you very much, Rebecca, all the way from Cape Town, South Africa. Welcome. All right. Mama doesn't have any right under any law. If she's looking for a helpmate, housemaid, she needs to go collect one and put that housemaid on salary, and that housemaid can come and be doing all this kind of stuff for her. So I spoke to the man. This woman is not your slave. It's not your family slave. You guys didn't bring her into the house, into the family, to come and be your slave. Your slave. So I would not advise her to do it. So go and tell your mom, Pastor Sola is not in agreement with it, and we are not doing it. That's it. Shikino. Do you still want this married? Yes. You want this married to work? Yes. That's what you should do. Don't put burden on your wife. She's gonna die. She's gonna dry up. She won't be happy in her own life. She will feel like a slave the rest of her life. If she decides, okay, I have time weekend to go to Mama's house, good. Let it be what she loves to do. She want to do it. She's going to Mama's house on weekend to help Mama to cook. Good job. She's going to Mama on Sunday afternoon to help Mama to do laundry. Fantastic. That's her own shop. That's her call. That's what she want to do it by herself. Let her do it happily. Let it come from her heart. Let it be something she want to do. And then you support her to do whatever it is, because this is your family. Your family. You have to protect her. This is your wife. You have to support her. You have to stand by her. You don't stand against your wife. You stand for your wife. All right. Okay. Let me get this one out. I'm going to start with this one here. Where is the knife? Here it is. So you stand for your wife. You don't stand against your wife. You stand for your wife, you support her, you do whatever it takes to make sure that she is okay and safe. All right, I think I need a fork. All right. All right. Let me show you guys what I'm trying to do. Ooh. Oh my God. Illusion. Oh my God. Okay. Ooh. Okay. There we go. Mhm. You go over there. All right, let me show you this side. Yee. So the yam is on fire right now. Okay. That one is there. Okay. There you go. Well, all right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching this episode. I'm going to concentrate on the cooking now, and I'll see you guys later tomorrow by the grace of God. Love you, and have a blessed week.